Okay guys, so I'm back reviewing another product, and this time I am looking at the MPow Flame wireless earphones. These are obviously built for fitness, so they hook behind the ear, they go in the ear, and that way when you're out running, cycling, whatever it is, you're not going to lose them. But also if you're just worried about losing them anyway, having them on the same wire together is going to be good, whether you're doing it for fitness or not. So in terms of the review then, so I've been using these for over a month now. Probably don't use them every day, but I do use them fairly frequently, and they are still going strong. The battery still holds up, and that's all fine. So in terms of how they work, they've got a little cover there where you can charge them. This is the ear. Which one is it? The right ear that actually holds all the power. The left one is literally just for the connectivity to go through. So if we hold it to turn it on, it will then say headset connect, which I can hear from here. So what you'll see now, I'm just holding it up, there we go, a blue little light flashes. So what that's telling you is it's connected to Bluetooth. Now, that is one of my actual biggest complaints for these, because there have been an occasion or two where I've wanted to wear them to bed. My partner doesn't necessarily like having music on or sound on when we're going to sleep. I personally do. So these are something where I can put them in my ear. They'll stay in my ear, they're not too uncomfortable, it's fine, but when it's dark and this is flashing, that causes me huge issues, and I haven't found a way to turn it off. That said, if you're just using them for general day-to-day use, that shouldn't get in your way. The hooks and the buds here that you get to go in your ear, very comfortable. I've really got no complaints with them. You do get different sizes that come. You get a large, a medium, a small, as you'd expect. In terms of the earbud, obviously the hook is just on there. It does also come in a little bag. So in the bag is like a little carry case is where you get the extra earbuds. So on there, you can turn it up or down on this little thing here. So just a dial to turn it up and down. Obviously you've got the, as I said, the on button there, and it's got the MPow logo on. So how do these perform? Well, the battery, I think, as I mentioned, absolutely fine, holding up. Don't know exactly how many hours they advertise, but I'm never interested in that, because over time, especially with these sort of like new made in China, produced in China, designed in China brands that you get off Amazon, the battery isn't always accurate, but I always get a good 3 or 4 hours out of them, and for me that's ample, because I appreciate that, in terms of the price point, which I haven't mentioned yet, they're roughly about £25, give or take, because anything on Amazon does go up or down. So £25 wireless earphones, you can't really complain at 3 or 4 hours of battery life, and obviously they've just got to put them on charge a bit more often than you might some others, but for the price, as I said, really good. In terms of the quality, so the sound quality I find really good. I've got no complaints. There's no sort of like fuzziness or anything like that. But the one thing that these really let themselves down on, and it probably will be because of the price point, you probably need to buy more expensive earphones if you're interested in this, but it is the connectivity. So if you were to leave your device, in my case a phone, on this table, I was to go in the other room, that's where it would start breaking up. If I go upstairs, again, the sound's going to start breaking up. I've had other wireless headphones that are a similar price, but actually like headphones as opposed to like more earphones like these, where I have been able to go all around the house and it's not been a problem. But I think it's probably because these are trying to be, sort of many things at once, because they're like, they're for sports, but also they're wireless, and for the price point as well, it's just difficult for them to make something of really good quality based on the price. But it falls further down where if I've got the phone in my pocket and I'm walking around with these on, there's the occasional breakup to the point where I can kind of accept it. If I go for a run and I have my phone in my pocket and these are my ears, there's fairly constant breaking up in the quality of the sound, and for me that is just a bit too much. Like, the whole point of me getting these was to go out and run with, and that will be the same for a lot of people. Now, if I had an armband where I put my phone in, would that be a bit better? Yeah, probably, because my phone wouldn't be going around in my pocket. There'd be less distance between the earphones and the phone. But at the end of the day, you should be able to have your phone in your pocket and not have your earphones break up. So it is only a short review. That's pretty much all I've got to say. I really like these, and it's because of the price. Although I have just moaned about the quality of them, you just wouldn't get better quality without the price going up. And I intentionally brought a cheap pair of earphones because I didn't want to buy expensive ones. A, because I don't like spending money, and B, I got them for running, which for me is an on-off affair, so I didn't want to have it so that I'm spending like £300 on a pair of earphones that I'm going to use for a week and then give up on. So I do really like them. I would buy them again. But if you're a serious runner and you just want to get that music going and you want to go for a run, these are probably not the product for you. I don't know the answer because I've not used any AirPods or wireless Beats or anything like that, but they might be your answer, something a bit more expensive, but of course do your own research there. So yeah, that's the end of the video. If you've used these or any of the sort of competitors in the market, leave a comment, what you like about them, what you don't, whether or not these are good, or people should be going for a different one. Like the video, that would also be appreciated, and subscribe for more reviews and money saving tips and just all the sort of stuff that I've got on my channel, and I will see you next time.